What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pastors Game 2 Raider franchise with the Las Vegas Raiders and Coach Bo Jackson. And so this video is a little bit different because, as you guys know, if you've been looking at the videos, we have all kind of issues with our games. Some video issues, some audio issues. In all of the hubbub, we lost a few games. We lost some games that we would normally, when I say lost, I mean we lost the video and the audio of those games. Like, I accidentally deleted some of the games and I thought they were pretty good, and unfortunately I don't have them. So what I thought I would do is to go ahead and kind of slowly reveal the results of those games and read a little bit of the articles that I wrote right before those games, just so you guys can get caught up with the storyline. If you've been reading the description, then you know that I've been writing these little stories. And so I kind of want to, if you've been reading them, I don't know if you guys have been reading them or not, but if you have, then I'm going to read a little bit. They're relatively short, so I'll read them and then we'll go over like what happened in those games and then just kind of give you an update. So if this is something that you guys kind of like, then I'll make more of these, especially with some of the less interesting games. I'm thinking about some ways to try to spice up the franchise. I do have this one idea I want to bring, but right now you guys aren't in the comment section as much, and so I don't know that I'm gonna get like your opinion. So I want you guys to jump in the comment section, let me know you here. Then I will ask you, because I do have this idea. But anyway, let's get on to this. So the first week that we miss is week number 9. And week number 9 is when we faced off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And let me see if I can get down here without revealing. Okay, so you can see there that the Tampa Bay Bucks, the score, we end up losing that game 28-14. I can't scroll down anymore right now, because if I do, it's going to reveal the next week game. So once I talk about it a little bit, we'll go and look at the game score and see what happened. But this is the article that was written right before that game. Title is Coach Jackson has finally broken the Raiders. Coach Jackson has finally broken the Raiders. And so here we are. It says he couldn't leave well enough alone. If the players on the field look like strangers to you, it's because they are. Coach Jackson, with his quote culture crusade, has completely broken the Super Bowl caliber team. Coming off the trade deadline, the geniuses in the Raider front office had traded away the captain of the Raider defense, the rest of the recognizable offense, and undone some of his best moves from the offseason. All this just before heading into a Sunday night game against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I got a feeling this won't look pretty. Look, it's not like it's not common to have so many moves mid-season, and for good reason, but Jackson seems determined to completely overhaul this team. Sure, we reported that there was a salary cap issues from players, and we know that some of those players may have needed to move, but I don't know. It just seems excessive. Maybe we're overreacting. Check out the moves and tell us what you think. Did Coach overdo it? Also, what's the over-under on the Brady coming to town? So I should have read that before I showed you the score. But in that week, we had some key departures, and you probably saw some of this in the video before, but we had, right up at the trading deadline, we ended up trading away Kenyon Drake to the Steelers, Hunter Renfrow to the Steelers, TJ Hawkinson to the 49ers, and Dre Greenlaw to the Seattle Seahawks. All of them key starters on our offense and defense. And then we had key team arrivals. Chase Claypool from the Steelers is on our team now. So that's what we traded Drake and Renfrow for the Steelers. And around 3, and Quentin Spain and Jaleel Tolliver. All 3 of those players came from 49ers for TJ Hawkinson. And then we get Jordan Brooks. From Seattle with the Dre Greenlaw trade. We get Mark Ingram from free agency. So those are all the moves that were made right before the Tampa Bay game. And of course you can see, we got smashed with the Tampa Bay game. I'm gonna show you the score, and I'm sure that the thing, but basically we just couldn't stop them, and we couldn't make any passes. Like, Sean Hill, quarterback, he looked like a rookie that game. I mean, we were completely overmatched I think it was 7-28, and we kind of scored at the end. It was pretty bad, and I wish I had the game to show you, but I don't have the game to show you. Then we played the Steelers, and this game I didn't record. I just played it. I thought I was recording, but I didn't record it. And so we ended up winning this game 35-32. I didn't even write up anything for this because I didn't play it. So, I mean, I didn't record it. So, because of that, you just have to know we won 35-32. I don't remember everything that went on in that game. I do remember thinking, gosh, I should have recorded this one too. It actually did come down. It didn't come down to the last wire, but you know, it was a back and forth game for the whole time. Okay, so then right before we get into week 11, I'm gonna read the article for it. So this is before week 11 when we face. Let's see, who do we face? We face. Oh, I can't remember who we faced. Let me see. I don't want to look because I forgot. I don't have it in this article who we face. Oh, this is gonna be the Bronco game. Okay, so we faced the Broncos for the second time. All right, so here we go. This is the game. This is the report before week 11. Right before we played the Denver Broncos. Title: Can Hill and the Raiders bounce back? Season 2, week 11, Las Vegas. Listening to local sports radio, do you think the Radios are doomed? Sure, we took a shellacking from Tom Brady and the Bucs, but you can lose to worse teams. Okay, let's not talk about the Texans' loss. But the Raiders are 8-2 and leading their division. We're far from out of it. Sure, the offense is struggling, but we did beat the Steelers last week, 35-32. And yes, the offense seems to be struggling to produce like they were at the start of the season. But we can't forget that this is a second-year coach, a rookie QB, halfback and receiver, and a jigsaw puzzle defense that hasn't been snapped together quite yet. Given all the moves and turmoil, the Raiders are still 8-2, and if we can get this win against the Broncos, we move that much closer to sealing our spot in the playoffs. Then who knows what would happen. Look, I know we wrote about Coach breaking the team last week, but that was because they traded away my boy Hunter Renfrow. After I had some coffee, took a nap, and slept, I calmed down. So go do what you have to do. Take a deep breath, go for a jog, do some yoga, but calm down. There's still 8 weeks left. There's still 8 weeks left to go, and anything can happen for the Raiders this season. All right, so that was the article right before this game. And so we go in and we win this game 35-14. Now you see where it says a couple played, you got the 3 and you got the 2. Both Bronco games, I had power outages that killed, Texas, right? We had power outages that stopped the game, and so we had to restart them. So the Broncos win 35-32. Ooh, so we're not going to be able to get into the box score, because if I scroll down to get to them, you're going to see the outcomes of the upcoming games, and I don't want you guys to see that. But the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to get the video after this. It's going to be week 12 against the Indianapolis Colts. Make sure you tune in. There's going to be the article right there in the middle. In the description. Make sure you check that out and read it because I like the idea of writing these stories, and I hope you guys are enjoying those too. And I'll spend a little more time with that if I know that you guys are really enjoying that. But that's it. I just wanted to update you guys with everything that happened in between the videos that we're going to show up in between week 8 and week 11. Show you what happened, show you those scores, and read a little bit of the article and set up what's going to be coming next. So if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel to see the actual games, then make sure you do that. And that way you'll be up to date on when we go ahead and drop this Colts game. This is Fat Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see you when I see ya. Peace out.